This is the introduction to the program YIDX Rebuild. The intention behind this program is to optimize SAP-BW indices used by BW reporting processes, management warehouse processes, and monitoring. The program will help you to optimize the most important tables within your SAP-BW. To execute your program in the dialog mode, click on Execute. As you will see in the display, you have a variety of different options. You can use hierarchy table optimization, the inclusion tables for hierarchies, where all the structures of SAP hierarchies or master data hierarchies like material, customer hierarchies are being stored, the SID tables, master data tables, time-dependent master data, master SID tables, the text tables for info objects, attribute SID tables, and time-dependent attribute SID tables. As well, you can optimize the PSA indices, active data tables on DSOs or ODS, whatever version of BW you're running. That includes the changelog tables, internal monitor tables, the RS star like RSMon, RSRecdon, that are responsible for your maintenance within BW, like monitoring what request has been set to green, to red, or whatever. And the IDOC tables, ED, like EDIS or ED40. You can run the test in test mode, you can display an ALV table, and you can see or display optional size of tables. To display only, just select the Optimize Index and Display and Test, and click on the Execute button. In our little introduction, I will only use the inclusion table, so I deselect all other options just to show you the effect, what can happen within your BW. For this little introduction, I just use the inclusion tables that are the table structures for your hierarchy tables like master data for customers, materials, that you can often find within your BW are being much more fragmented as other tables. Just execute your program and the system will analyze your tables and will display your inclusion tables on screen. As you can see, all tables are being loaded into the ALV table grid. You see the table name, index name, last analyzed, row counter to specify how many rows or how many tables the system found. And you can use the functionality of ALV, for example, to sort the biggest tables on top, ascending, descending. As you can see, there is a color code in here. The color code means if an index is meant to be fragmented, the color line is yellow. As you can see here, this is not, the index size is not that big at the data size itself. Then it's indicated, okay, this table might not be optimized, but it's a good solution to run the functionality. As you can see here for my little test customer, the IZAX cust table, the primary index, index 0, is almost 4 times or 3 times the size of the data itself. I will show you this example after optimization, so just keep in mind that the index size is 4 MB. The display over here in index size is measured in kilobytes, so 4760 means 4.7 megabytes. So what I'll do next, as promised, is after optimization, I do the same display only with inclusion tables. I execute, the system will analyze the tables and will show us a display. So we're having the same display than we had before. Let me just extend the display a little bit. So as you can see here, I will filter again and check our little tables here. The rows that had been yellow as an indication, okay, the index might not be that optimal, has been deselected by yellow, and check our little IZAX customer. A little side effect of Microsoft SQL Server is the index optimization will optimize the table itself. So it shrinks the data table size as well as the index size, but it will not harm any functionality. So it's just a shrinkage of everything. This will not happen in Oracle. It's just a side effect on Microsoft database-driven warehouses. As you can see, the index size for this primary index and the secondary index went down from 4.7 megabytes to 1 megabyte. This is a reduction in size of 470%. A little intro to this warehouse I'm doing this demo on. This is a training and test system. I use the total size on database for this BW installation is 56 gigabytes. So it's a pretty tiny one. Your tables, you can check your table, for example, if you know that you have a customer hierarchy on customer, zero customer on material, just use transaction DB02 detail analysis for the table, and you will see how big your data size on your hard drive is for that particular table. So this shrinkage, in my case, is just 3.7 megabytes. In your case, on your system, it may be the same for a single table. Instead of megabyte, it can be gigabyte. So what is the problem about your BW installation? The BR Connect tools will optimize the index in an efficient way that it's set to the time efficiency of index creation. This program will not leave fragmented indices. It will defragment index, and it will shrink the index. The outcome will be a huge reduction on your hard drive. From experience, the shrinkage on your hard drive, on your BW storage, can be something from 0.3 to 1 terabyte, depending to the size of your warehouse installation. I had the experience on the customer side running a 4 terabyte warehouse that the shrinkage was close to 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte equals some €1,000 or dollars in hardware costs. So it's a good idea to shrink your tables. So by help of this program, only BW tables, like indicated on the selection table in the report before, the program will not do the complete BW warehouse, but the most important tables. So by help of the program, or running the program, by help of process chains or jobs, whatever you want, the system will use standard SAP functionality for mass optimization in the background. So by help of this program, you can run your optimization, for example, on the master data tables or SID tables every 2 months. You maybe optimize your PSA every quarter. You can optimize your BW installation not at a big bang. This is not recommended because the runtime on your system may last for some hours, but you can use slices for your BW. Like I said, first optimize the master data, then optimize the RS table, then optimize the PSA, and so on. Important to say, this program may be a good idea before you upgrade to a new BW version, before migrating all kind of huge tables, and before backing up huge tables. Run this program prior to upgrades. Run this program prior to backups. This will save a lot of hardware costs. If you're interested in more detailed information at WWBIA Analyst homepage, at the time, it's just in German. You can find some information on these programs. It's written in English language. So just download this little handbook for this program. It will explain everything. If you're interested, contact me. This program is for purchase. I'm selling a license for this program if you're interested. Thank you for your audience.